So you're a little bit older now and you want a six-pack set of abs. You are wondering at this age, is it even possible to earn a six-pack set of abs? You want a flat stomach. You want to lose that body fat. You want a tight midsection. You want to earn a six-pack set of abs. Well, in this video, I am going to share with you the mindset that it takes to earn that six-pack set of abs. I'm going to talk about training the ab muscles. I'm going to give you training routines. I'm going to talk about nutrition. It's so important to earning that six-pack set of abs. And I'm going to tell you why you may be hearing so much conflicting, confusing, overwhelming information when it comes to earning a six-pack set of abs. I'm going to help you climb into the mind of passionate fitness experts so you can help understand what it's going to take for you to earn that six-pack set of abs. I'm going to give you the opportunity to get closer, have a deeper connected relationship if you love the information that I'm sharing with you. I'm going to do that for you and a whole lot more in this video. So you're a little bit older now, you have a busy, productive life, and you want to know if you can earn a six-pack set of abs. You want a flat stomach. You want to lose that belly fat, that stubborn body fat. Well, in this video, I'm going to tell you what you need to focus on and what you may not need to focus on when you want to earn a six-pack set of abs. Hi, I'm Skip LaCour, and I am the world's leading Manformation expert. I'm a coach, I'm a speaker, I'm an author. I'm the creator of the Manformation personal development program that is specifically designed for men. I specialize in helping older men with busy, productive lives take control of their health and fitness, whether this is the first time in their life where they are putting their willpower, focus, energy and time into their fitness and their physical appearance, or maybe they did it 10, 20 years ago. They got control of the rest of their life, their business, their family, and now they want to come back and take control of their health and their fitness. I'm a former six-time national champion drug-free bodybuilder, and that intensity, that focus, doing whatever it took to become the best competitive bodybuilder and coach and teacher and writer for the Muscle magazines gives me this unique perspective to help you earn that six-pack set of abs. Here I am at 56 years old, still passionate about it. The thing that is different about me now is that I'm just like you. I have a busy, productive life. I want to make sure that I keep my fitness as a big part of my life. It's very important to me, but for different reasons now. I'm more like you, and I come from this unique perspective if you're a little bit older and you have a busy, productive life. So you want to know if you can earn that six-pack set of abs at your age. You want to know how to earn that six-pack set of abs. Well, the most important factor when it comes to success, both inside and outside of the gym, is your mindset. You have to have that imagination that you can indeed accomplish your goals. You can indeed earn that six-pack set of abs. And then you have to become resourceful to find information like this and other information to help you achieve that goal. And then it's all about being gritty so that you persist even when it doesn't look like it's possible for you to earn that six-pack set of abs. Your mindset is so important. Yes, you can earn that six-pack set of abs. I don't care how old you are. It's going to come down to your diet. Calories ingested versus calories burned. And it doesn't matter what maybe some younger fitness experts say. It doesn't matter what your body used to be able to do years ago, or how much food you used to be able to eat and get that six-pack set of abs, or you could eat whatever you wanted and not gain fat, or used to just train and build muscle easily. It doesn't matter what your body was like or what it was able to do in the past. It's you versus you right now. And when it comes to earning that six-pack set of abs, it's all about losing that body fat, that excess body fat that is covering your abs, and that's going to come down to your diet. Calories ingested versus calories burned. Anybody can do that at any age. Now, you might be saying, hey, Skip, what are you talking about? I'm a little bit older, just like you, Skip, and I go to the gym consistently. I pay attention to my diet. I look better than all the other men around me. My body fat isn't that bad. And yes, you should be very proud of what you've accomplished. You're better than most men your age. But think about it, they're not even paying attention. Maybe your friends, your family members, the other men at work your age, they're not putting any effort into it. And what I find with a lot of the men who I help who are a little bit older, they're successful in life. They're successful in business, they're successful with their family life, and now they want to master their health and their fitness. That 20 to 22% that looks great when you compare yourself to the other men in your social circles, that's just not going to be lean enough to show that six-pack set of abs, even though it's great compared to all the other men around you. But if you're looking at the fitness experts all over social media who are giving you advice, and maybe you know that you aren't putting as much effort as the fitness experts, that's their life, that you shouldn't look that lean, that good. But for all the work that you're putting in, you really believe that you should be a little bit closer to them and not so much closer to the men your age who aren't even working out or even watching what they eat. I'm telling you, it comes down to your level of body fat. If you want to show those abs, and most men, they don't want to build muscular abs. That would be great. They just want to see their abs. And that's going to come down to how lean you are to show those abs. All right, you can do all the exercise in the world. You can exercise directly stimulating the abs every single day. You can do lots of reps, lots of different exercises. But if you don't lose that body fat, you're never going to show those ab muscles that those exercise help build. It all comes down to diet, calories ingested versus calories burned. And even if you are doing a good job of watching what you eat, check the amount of calories that you're eating. Even though you may be eating chicken, rice, broccoli, you know, the boring foods that are really good for you, many times, many men, even when they're watching their food and they don't eat the pizza and the junk, they're just eating too many calories for their body at this age. Doesn't matter what you used to be able to eat, how much you used to be able to eat years ago. You're eating too much, maybe of the clean food, and you're not creating that caloric deficit. So when it comes to getting that six-pack set abs, earning it, it's your diet. And I know you hear so many different things about exercises and routines and how often you should train. I'm going to give you some ab exercises and suggest a routine for you to build that muscle. But if you want to show those abs, you want that flat stomach, you want to get rid of that stubborn fat, it's going to be in your diet. You have to create that caloric deficit. And you have to do it for an extended period of time. Maybe you need to do it longer. Now, there are some men, and maybe you're in this category. You've been dieting, you've been eating right, you've been under your caloric maintenance level, creating that deficit for a period of time. And now you have that stubborn body fat and you can't see your abs as clearly as you want. You're in a very special group. Most men just need to create that deficit. If they have those extra pounds, they're never going to see their abs. You're not in that situation. Maybe this is you and you have been dieting. You've been consistent with your diet. It may be to lose the stubborn fat, the last bit of fat to show that six-pack set of abs. You're going to have to do something different. You're going to have to eat more good, clean food than what you're eating now. The trick that you've used to create that deficit, maybe it's too extreme, maybe you've done it too long, and now what you'll have to do is eat as many calories as humanly possible while you're still losing body fat. That's the trick that you may need to do if you've earned that position to lose that stubborn fat and to earn that six-pack set of abs. Now, with so many diets out there, you might be wondering which is the right diet for you to help you lose that body fat and earn that six-pack set of abs. One thing you need to remember about all the different diets out there, they all have certain organizing principles. And those are the things that they have in common that make them work. They can all work for different people. So if you think you have to have this specific diet to earn that six-pack set of abs, especially when you're a little bit older with a busy, productive life, you need to remember the organizing principle of calories ingested versus calories burned. Every successful diet will create that deficit for you. And that's what it's going to take to earn that six-pack set of abs. Now, for most men who I deal with, who come to me for training and eating advice to take their fitness to the next level, that's all you need to hear when it comes to earning that six-pack set abs. They don't want to necessarily build muscular abs. They just want to see them. And for most men, they can stop watching this video right now and pay more attention to their diet and earn that six-pack set abs. They don't necessarily want big muscular abs. I'm going to talk about training the abs directly. I'm going to talk about cardiovascular training. But for most men, nutritional focus is all they need to earn that six-pack set of abs. Now let's talk about training your abs. There's something that you need to remember. You can do all of the ab exercises every single day, as much weight as humanly possible. You're not going to lose that body fat by the exercises that you do. There's no such thing as spot reduction. And you're probably wondering, well, Skip, what are you talking about? I hear that all the time from the fitness experts. Well, I'm going to share some insight, being a fitness expert, doing this for 30 years, that may give you some insight why that may be, but sometimes that baffles me too, where you can have a fitness expert who looks amazing, looks great, and they're knowledgeable, and they somehow add that you must do certain exercises. They really emphasize the training, the direct ab stimulation as a necessity to earn that six-pack set of abs. There simply is no such thing as a spot reduction. If that was the case, every 18-year-old boy would have the leanest right arm possible, if you know what I'm talking about. Again, there is no such thing as spot reduction, and if you want to show that six-pack set of abs, you got to lose the body fat, and you're not going to do it through exercise. So let's talk about building the abdominal muscles. I like to keep things very simple and highly effective. You know, complicated is really interesting. We can really get into it. We can master our craft by learning so much. But when it becomes overwhelming, and that's what it is for a lot of older men with busy, productive lives, they just need to know what works, spend the least amount of their willpower, focus, time, and energy to get the job done, and then put that attention on maintaining their busy, productive life, their family, and their business. So when it comes to ab training, I like to keep it simple and highly effective. There are basically two movements, maybe three, when it comes to ab training, where you move your torso, you raise it up to your lower body, right? And then you raise your lower body up to your torso. You can do it laying down. You can do different type of upright exercises. But that's the basic movements when it comes to abs. You can use weight, or you can just use your body weight while you're doing these ab exercises. One thing to remember, when you train consistently, whether you're training your chest, your back, your arms, your shoulders, whatever it might be, your abdominal muscles, your core is doing a lot of work stabilizing the entire body during all body part exercises. So your abdominal muscles are getting trained a little bit every single day when you train, no matter what body part you're training. So let's talk about some very basic yet highly effective abdominal exercises. And I also want to put together a routine for you too. I love rope crunches. Now on this exercise, you want to make sure that you get the proper distance from the machine so it stimulates the abdominal muscles. You want to move the weight down, feeling the abdominals in a strong 1 count. And on the way up, you want to control the weight in a 1-2 count. Rope crunches are a great abdominal exercise. Another great abdominal exercise is weighted leg lifts. Now on this exercise, you want to lift the weight up in that strong 1 count. It's very important that you don't lift it too high on the top of the movement. You want to keep that continuous tension on your abdominal muscles. And if you raise it a little bit too high, you'll take it off momentarily. On the way down, you want to control the weight in the 1-2 count. You also don't want to lower the weight so far that it hits the ground and momentarily takes the tension off your abdominal muscles. Another ab exercise that's highly effective is an ab crunch machine. Now this gives you the best of both worlds, where you're lowering your torso to your lower body and you're raising your lower body to your torso. use as much weight. You want to control the movement and that 1-2 count, and this is a great exercise for abs. Another great basic movement are simple sit-ups, and you can do them on a flat bench or on the ground, or you can do it on an incline. You can do this basic exercise with weight or just your body weight. So here's a routine that you can try. Do 2 sets of rope crunches in the 12 to 15 rep range, using that good form, using a challenging weight. Then do 2 sets of weighted leg lifts. Those will be in the 12 to 15 rep range. You really want to control the weight, and those 2 exercises will be a great ab exercise routine for you. Again, remember, the abs are being stimulated indirectly through all of the weight training that you do all throughout the week. If you want to add another ab workout to your training week, I suggest that you do the crunch machine, do 4 sets of 25, and then go on to sit-ups. You can use flat or an incline, you can use weight or just use your body weight, and do 2 sets in the 12 to 15 rep range. So how often should you train your abs directly? So in addition to your abs getting indirect work all week long through all your body part training, you can train them 1 to 2 times a week. You can use one of the training routines that I outlined for you both times during that week, or you can use one and then use the other. 2 times a week, along with that indirect stimulation, will be everything you need to build that muscle to earn that 6-pack set of abs on top of your nutritional habits and losing that body fat. Cardiovascular training can help you create that caloric deficit and help you earn that 6-pack set of abs. Now, it doesn't matter if you use a recumbent bike, a treadmill, a stepper, or you run outside. All cardiovascular training does when it comes to earning that 6-pack set of abs is that it helps you create that caloric deficit. Now, there's something that you need to remember when it comes to training, whether it's weight training or cardiovascular training, and you're trying to earn that 6-pack set of abs in, you know that you need to lose that body fat to see those abs. You can't rely on weight training or cardiovascular training to overcome poor eating habits, eating too many calories, eating the wrong foods. The diet is the most important thing, and a lot of work in the gym with weight training, with cardiovascular training, it can't make up for that poor diet. So sometimes we want to do that. It's tougher to keep that diet in check all week long. But it's easy to put forth that effort for an hour or so in the gym, whether it's with weight training or cardiovascular training. You're not going to make up for a poor diet and see that 6-pack set of abs, whether it's weight training or cardiovascular training. You can't make up for it. Actually, you don't even need to do cardiovascular training to see that 6-pack set of abs when you watch your diet. So if earning a 6-pack set of abs is that simple, why do you hear so much conflicting, confusing information, so much extreme information from all the fitness experts out there? Well, let me talk about that. Let me talk about some things that you've heard of maybe in the past, maybe from other fitness channels, of what it takes to earn a 6-pack set of abs. One thing that you'll hear is that you should train first thing in the morning, especially if you're a little bit older with a busy, productive life. You're older now, your testosterone levels are down. So when you train in the morning, it'll help you build muscle and burn that body fat. Fasted cardio. You shouldn't eat before you do cardio because your body will be burning the carbohydrates instead of burning the fat and help you earn that 6-pack set of abs. So you should never eat before you do cardio. Here's another strategy that you may have heard to help you earn that 6-pack set of abs. That you should do HIIT cardio, high intensity interval training. That's the best form of cardio. You got to go all out while you're doing cardio, and that's going to help you earn that 6-pack set of abs. You should train your abs 4 times a week or even more. And when you train your abs, you should use heavy weight. That's going to help you earn that 6-pack set of abs. Now let's talk about nutrition when it comes to earning that 6-pack set of abs. You should eat 6 or more smaller meals throughout the day. Those smaller meals help you burn body fat by increasing your metabolism. So you should eat 6 or more smaller meals throughout the day. You should keep your fat down to 10% or so of your diet. You don't want to have that extra fat in your diet because you want to lose that fat and show that six-pack set of abs. How about this one? That you should not eat after 7 p.m. because that's when you slow down, you're about ready to go to bed, and the food that you eat, it'll turn into fat and prevent you from showing that six-pack set of abs, so you should never eat after 7 o'clock at night. Here's another one that you hear, that you should eat in a caloric deficit. Whatever you establish as your maintenance level, you're going to have to eat fewer calories for an extended period of time to burn that body fat and to earn and to show that six-pack set of abs. And when you've done that for a long enough period of time, then you might have to trick your body because that's not going to work anymore. You're not going to get that stubborn fat to show that six-pack set of abs. You might have to eat more and more good, clean calories before your body can lose that stubborn body fat and show your six-pack set of abs. So I just listed 10 different things, 10 different strategies to help you earn a six-pack set of abs. And you may have heard all of those or some of those. But my question to you would be, which of those 10 things really will make an impact, will really directly help you earn that six-pack set of abs? The answer is only 2. And that is that you have to eat in a caloric deficit for an extended period of time, and when that doesn't work anymore to lose the stubborn fat, you may have to eat as many calories as humanly possible to trick the body into losing the body fat. So there's 10 things, and only 2 of them will really make an impact. Now the other ones, I'm not saying that they have a 0 impact, but it's very minimal. It comes down to the 80-20 rule, where 20% of the things that you make the biggest impact. And here's a perfect example that I've shown you here today with those 10 different strategies. You probably heard them all. You probably try to do them all. You got a busy, productive life, and you're trying to do everything. You just can't fit it in. Maybe you did that before, and now you've got this busy life, and you can't do it again now. So many different strategies out there. I really, with my men who come to me and they want the coaching, right? And what I want to share with you in these videos is you got to think of the 80-20 rule. Out of all the information that you're getting from all the fitness experts, and in this case, how to earn a six-pack set of abs, which are the things that make the biggest impact? That's important, especially when you only have so much willpower, focus, energy, and time, and you want to have that great physique. So you might be asking, well, why do the fitness experts, why do they tell me all these different things? You got to understand the mentality of a fitness expert. They're amazing at what they do. They look amazing. They know a lot. They're willing to do whatever it takes to be great at what they do. They're passionate. They share their information many times for free. It's worked for them. All right, and that's the stage they're at, and they're sharing their information with you. Now here's the challenge is some of those things that they did and they had great results, they may not know how much they impacted the results that they got, those great results. Now I'm in a unique position. So I was just as passionate. I did all the things. I learned the same way as you did. I did everything, and it was important to me, and I achieved great results. I became a 6-time national champion, drug-free bodybuilder, and a great physical example. What makes me unique as a coach and a teacher is when I retired from competitive bodybuilding 15 years ago, I wanted to balance out my life. My life is probably more like yours now, even though I look this way at 56. I wanted to look great, but I wanted to put more of a priority on my relationships and business, my legacy, how to come to you. And I didn't want to sacrifice looking great and feeling great because my health is important to me, maybe for different reasons than it was in the past. My health is very important to me. So I couldn't do all those things. I couldn't fit it all in. So over time, I studied more about the science. I experimented. I took the chance that, what if I didn't do this? Well, I go backwards. And I found out what was important and what wasn't. And so here at 56 years old and going through a 30-year journey, I come from that unique perspective. And that's what I want to share with you in my videos, the 80-20 rule. The 20 things that really matter because you don't have the willpower, focus, time, and energy to do everything all the fitness experts tell you to do. Some of them, many of them, you don't have to do. The challenge is you're trying to, yourself, with your experience, try to pick the ones that really do matter, and you're setting aside the ones that you don't think matter. And you may be picking and choosing the wrong things to dump and the wrong things to keep. The 80-20 rule, it's so important to you achieving those results when you're a little bit older with a busy, productive life and you only have so much willpower, focus, energy, and time to look great and to maintain your successful life outside of the gym. So that's everything that you need to know to earn that six-pack set of abs now that you're a little bit older and you have a busy, productive life. If you like this information, if you like my style and approach, if you like the fact that I'm a little bit older like you and I come from this perspective, I want you to take our relationship a little bit further. I want you to sign up for my email updates. I'm all over the internet giving out this information. All the different social media platforms allow me to communicate in different ways. So make sure that you're on all of my social media platforms, whether that's Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Periscope. Make sure that you visit my skiplacour.com website. I have a special section devoted for workouts for older men. And again, make sure that you're on my email list so that I can tell you when I post powerful information and inspiration all over the internet. I want you to take our relationship even deeper. I want to get even more connected with you. I have a free members-only website, Workouts for Older Men, where I'll issue you a username and password to this exclusive members-only website where I update the information on a continual basis. I want you to come back to the Workouts for Older Men members-only website often. I want it to be your hub, your central source of information and inspiration to take your training and your physical appearance to the next level. I don't want you to necessarily go all over the internet looking for information. So click the link that I have down below, fill out the questionnaire, and I'll send you a username and password for access into this Workouts for Older Men members only website. Take your time when you fill out the questionnaire. Tell me all about your goals, your challenges, what you want most, why this is so important to you. I have some very skilled questions from all my years of coaching to get you to think about why this is so important to you, what are the challenges that are standing in the way, what are some other things in your life that you want to accomplish, because it all ties in. Take your time and fill out the questionnaire. I go through all the questionnaires when I give access to this members-only website. I go through them myself. And when I can see that you are committed, that you're determined, that this is the time in your life where you want to take control of your health and fitness, whether it's the first time in your life as a little bit older man, or you're coming back to it after 10 or 20 years and taking care of the rest of your life, and now is the time that you want to master your health and your fitness and your physical appearance, I want to know, I can tell that you're committed. When you take your time and fill out that questionnaire, I'll reach out to you. So if you get a call from the 925 area code, that's me. It's our special group of men. I'm checking up on you. I want to see how I can help you in 10 or 15 minutes. I help out so many men just like you. Sometimes I can create that clarity. I can end your confusion, your frustration, and overwhelm in just 10 minutes. So when you fill out that questionnaire and I can feel your passion and determination, I'll reach out to you. So look for that call from the 925 area code when you take your time and fill out the questionnaire. If you like this video, please like it. Make sure that you're subscribed to this YouTube channel and make sure that you come back to this YouTube channel often.